Good afternoon. Welcome to my video blog. I really appreciate your feedback, good or bad. For those of you who are seeing this for the first time, it is a portion of my experiences following a severe brain injury as the result of a car wreck 21 years ago. Except for my own and a few others, the names of people, companies, and organizations used in the telling of my story have been changed to protect their identity. Those whose names I have used, I have done so with permission. One day, about 3 years after my injury, late in the evening, I started having trouble breathing. My chest really hurt. I felt as though I were imploding. And in fact, it felt like I was being slowly squeezed like a tube of toothpaste. At that time, I lived in my own apartment and had no roommate to come help me. So I called 911. A few minutes later, the paramedics arrived and I was able to let them in so that no one else had to be disturbed. After a short time, they loaded me into the ambulance and rushed me to the hospital. As I laid in the ER waiting for the doctor to arrive, the room seemed to shrink and float up and away. I was fearful for 3 reasons. Number 1, I couldn't breathe. Number 2, the pain in my chest had gotten so intense that the feeling throughout my body was slipping away. And number 3, no friends nor any family were there with me. I was alone. The anxiety I felt was overpowering the comfort that God was sending to me. I was scared. I felt alone. I blacked out. By the time I awoke, the doctor had come. They started IVs of saline solution water, and I was feeling better. I was simply dehydrated. This was not the first time I had not drank enough water nor would it be the last. Every brain injury is different. There are no two alike. Even if twins sustained a brain injury at exactly the same time, had exactly the same other injuries, or in comas for exactly the same amount of time, their recoveries would be different because they are different. Even though they're twins, their lives are different. They have different life experience. One of the best ways to judge the severity of a brain injury is to consider the length of coma that follows the injury. If the coma or unconsciousness lasts from 15 minutes to 2 weeks, the injury is considered mild. The person will have a few side effects, such as a brief memory loss, possibly some difficulty concentrating, some mild headaches, and so on. But most, if not all, of these improve and go away in a few hours or a few days. If the coma lasts 2 to 4 weeks, the injury is considered moderate. The person will have a few more side effects, including those after a mild injury, just to a greater degree and frequency. Some of these will improve, though not completely, in a few days or weeks. If the coma lasts 4 to 6 weeks, the injury is severe. The person will have a lot of side effects, including substantial difficulty concentrating, more frequent, longer lasting headaches, a lot of memory loss, difficulty remembering new information, a loss of smell and or difficulty with other senses. They may have paralysis on one half of their body. They may have difficulty multitasking, or they may have difficulty communicating. Only some of these improve, but it will take weeks or months. Comas longer than 6 weeks are frequently a lost cause. Generally speaking, if the person fully wakes up more than just occasionally, there's typically not going to be a whole lot there. They could wind up a vegetable, never fully coming out of their coma. If they do, Their side effects are too numerous to mention, and very few, if any, improve after a few years. In case you don't remember or are new to this blog, my coma was 8 weeks. My injury was severe. I remember lying in bed in rehab. I had been there just a few weeks. For the first time since my injury occurred in March, the realities of my injury hit me. I've had a brain injury, not just any brain injury, but one of the most severe on record. I also realized that I had not grieved the death of my friend who was killed in the car with me. I asked God why He didn't just take us both home. He didn't answer. I asked God why He saved me and took my friend home. He didn't answer. I asked God why He let this happen. He didn't answer. I asked God why He didn't do anything. That time He answered. He said, "Tim, let me show you what would have happened if I had not intervened." Immediately, I saw a gravestone with my name on it. Okay, God, you were there. I want to thank you for taking time to view my blog today. As I said at the beginning, I'd really appreciate your feedback, good or bad. Shoot me an email by clicking the Contact Me tab at the top of the home page. Be sure to leave me your email address so that I can respond to you directly. Maybe you have a question. Have a good day, and God bless.